Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm going to be doing a reading for water signs today, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in all placements. And it's general, so take what resonates, and if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with the wisdom of the oracle. I'm going to get the baseline of the story, and then I will clarify with a bunch of different decks. And Jojo is here. Good morning. Thanks so much for being here. Ooh, and Mojo Tarot is here as well. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I am so incredibly grateful and wouldn't be where I am even doing this without you. And Rest Mojo is here too. Got all the mojo. All right, so what's going on for water signs? Oh boy, we've got not for you. Yeah, this one's interesting. I don't know if my camera's gonna focus, but the little fortune that's coming out of that cookie says, "Nope, nope, something is not for you. Come to the edge in protection." And TikTok in protection. All right. There's something you're wanting that is not meant for you. And it's something where you feel like it's you're so fixated on this thing that you're having trouble seeing that either it's not meant for you. I mean, or the timing isn't right. Like maybe it's not that it's never meant for you, it's just not right now. There's a need to realize that divine timing is at play, and that simply means that things will happen when they're meant to happen. And if they're not happening, it's for a reason. That there's something more to learn, certainly some kind of lessons perhaps. um Let me just look in my book here. Come to the edge. Come to the edge in protection. What is this? Oh, nice. Right to the page. Um, Fear is leading the way into places you don't need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is an illusion stemming from an old belief that isn't even true. You're afraid that if you don't get this thing, this person, this situation, this outcome, that like time's up. Like everything is lost. And there's a need to remember that whatever is meant for you can never be lost. And this definitely speaks to surrendering. Now is a time for courage, it says. You will get. Oh, and this talks about the acronym for fear, false evidence appearing real. There are several acronyms, but that's the one she uses, which I really like, because whatever it is you're worried about not getting, it's the fear that's driving you, that's driving this worry. And so there's that, like I said, then this need to surrender to the fact that, again, whatever you're fearing, is based on a story that you are telling yourself that may not be actually based in reality. Typically, our fears come from past experiences, and we project those onto whatever it is we're facing. And if we're disappointed, if things aren't working out the way we hope or expect, then there's definitely oftentimes a knee jerk reaction. Well, here we go again. Oh, this is happening the way it happened last time. You know, yeah. It's good. Everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. And there's that saying, be careful what you wish for, it might come true. So the fact that there is divine timing at play, it could be the kind of thing where you think you want something right now, but then somewhere down the line, you don't get it, but then you learn, oh, I'm so glad that didn't happen because something better came along. Yeah. So anyway, let's go to Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot is winking at me right now. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. Okay. You Okay, so this could speak to a romantic type of situation where um you want okay, so here's one scenario. Doesn't have to be romantic, but I'm going to go with this one for a moment. Um you would love to have your kind of ultimate fulfillment with someone you find extremely attractive. But for whatever reason, they are defensive towards you. Um, Maybe you've made them some kind of offer and they're just kind of, they're warding it off. It could also be the other way around. Roles can always be reversed. So apply it as it fits. It could be where somebody sees you as their ultimate fulfillment, lifelong partner. Let's create a legacy together. And you're like, no, I'm good. Um, Queen of Wands sitting there very proudly and comfortably on her throne, knows exactly what she wants and not willing to compromise that. Now, if this isn't a romantic situation, it can just be where you know what you want, and maybe you're so fixated on that, which is not for you, at least in this moment, but you're defensive towards anybody who says otherwise, who presents any kind of alternative views about what it is you want to go for. I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who they have their potentially dealing with somebody, they have their own ideas, they have their own trajectory, and whatever ideas you're coming to them with or you're hoping to achieve with them, it's not working out. There's some kind of blockage. Okay. So, I'm going to go to the Cat Tarot, one of my new decks. We've got the Two of Wands, little kid. The Moon, that is Pisces, also can be read as Cancerian energy. There's that crab there. And the Six of Swords. Ah, yes. The ripped up rug. um there's a desire to move towards something. Like maybe you have a choice to make. The Two of Wands to me is typically is pretty much knowing what you want, but there's sort of a final decision to make to go towards it. Um and here we see that there's something is unclear. You don't have all the answers, or you're caught up in some kind of illusion about this choice. Um there are different options that you're looking at. It's too unclear. This is why you can't move forward, because there's some kind of distortion around this thing, whatever it is, however you're seeing it. Maybe you're not seeing things clearly, or you're being presented with with an energy, a scenario, like they're not giving you the whole truth, and there's a need to retreat. There's some kind of, I think it's you're struggling, you are conflicted within yourself, but there's a part of you that's like, no, but I need this, I want this, whatever it is, and it's causing you some turmoil because you're not clear. You have to get clear first. You Yeah, you need to, it's before you can move forward, you need to replace that rug. you there's been something here that has caused a split within yourself. You need to get back to a place where you feel whole, where you feel clear. So, you know, let me go with the Familiars Tarot. Continue with the animal theme. We've got the moon again. The moon, little watership down action. The Six of Wands. And the Knave of Swords, aka come on, brain. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. There it is. um, Interestingly enough, no cats in this one, even though this deck does have a lot of them. We've got the hare and the crow. Very quick movement quick movement here, quick reflexes, and um, intelligence. Oh, and it's holding a key from its beak. There's a need to listen to your intuition. To I'm kind of getting, the way hairs will stop, and they'll just be very still, and then they'll suddenly go in another direction. This is about you needing to you needing to move in a different direction, because that's what's going to bring you some kind of victory. That's what's going to get you to a place where you have the key to unlock some kind of knowledge, some kind of understanding about the best way to proceed. You don't have that key yet. You need to, yeah, you need, it's something about protecting yourself. Maybe the universe is kind of like sending you signs and signals that have you on alert. And it's like you think you want something, but there's red flags. You're seeing the red flags, or at least you're intuiting them. And there's an this is you potentially coming to a place of recognizing that you don't know what you don't know. There's more to learn. There's something here to unlock. Okay. Um, Let me go with what am I doing? I'm gonna go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. We've got the World. It's funny, this showed up for fire signs yesterday, and I realized in the card that I was looking at, it showed the different signs, and I misread one of the signs. I said Aries, and it was actually Taurus, even though I don't think anything happens accidentally. I was meant to say Aries, but with the World, we have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Oh, and yeah, yeah. And I already said the moon. Okay. Um, and the Six of Cups. And the Devil, Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with somebody who has Capricorn in their chart. You also could, or any one of these signs I mentioned. There's a closing out of a cycle. This this is coming to that place where you finally arrive. You finally get that key and are able to open the door to something new. This can be a card of travel or moving. Um, could also be connecting to someone, on the World Wide Web, kind of internet style. Um, there's an ending here, or moving to a new place within yourself about someone you've been dealing with from your past who may not have had the best intentions, or maybe they keep holding this up, maybe they presented themselves one way, but it turns out that they were feeding you some lies, that some kind of that they were, yeah, deceiving you in some way, trying to keep you ensnared in their energy, in their situation, something like this. Showing up one way as if they're there to protect you or to support you, but actually having not such good intentions. But I feel like because this world is here, this is you coming to that understanding. You seeing clearly who you're actually dealing with here. This this is this queen of I feel like this is this queen of wands that showed up. Maybe this reading is about you coming to the understanding that you do need to defend yourself. You do need to protect yourself because you don't know what you're dealing with. Whoever this is, they're not for you, at least not right now. But there's fear that you're going to miss out somehow if you walk away, if you say no. There could just simply be the fear of um, conflict, of having to even deal with a situation. Maybe you don't want to rock the boat. Maybe you feel like there's going to be some fallout if you say no to this person. They have a lot of strength and power. There's something here that's very attractive to you, that's very tempting. But you walking away or you putting your foot down, you saying no, having your strong boundaries, it doesn't end. See, how do I put this? It doesn't take away your options. It simply is putting you in a position where you are saying, I'm only accepting what's rightfully mine or what the right options are. Because you don't want the toxic BS. Oh, my silly computer. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to use the Good Tarot. Ooh, Cameron. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Okay, we've got the Messenger of Earth, which is the Knight. Ooh, yeah, apparently. That's the Knight of Earth, aka Knight of Pentacles. And then we have Justice, that's Libra. Oh, and the Knight of Pentacles, that's Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the King of Air, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we've got Libra again. This feels like you moving forward very slowly. Maybe maybe it's the kind of thing where you keep hitting obstacles in some way and you start to realize that those obstacles are there to help you, that you're not meant to charge forward quickly. You're meant to work work on figuring something out. This is about you coming into integrity with yourself, putting yourself first, because that's what brings balance. That's what brings the justice. This could be where you're embodying this energy. You're taking it very slowly and you're embodying this energy of being very clear minded and logical, using reason and yeah, using reason and being very rational about what it is. Who is this that you're exactly dealing with? Maybe you make your pros and cons list. Maybe you just write things down where you're like, okay, where am I seeing? What red flags have I seen? Um, it's you coming to a place of clarity and understanding within yourself, knowing how to take action, knowing how to strategize, moving to a different place, moving within yourself, within this situation, or this dynamic that you have with this person. It's you kind of very clearly stepping up and saying, I will only accept the truth. If you cannot present me with the truth, you can leave. The king, he is very decisive. King of air, very, very clear, honest, very intelligent. And just like, I, I will not, I absolutely will not put up with any kind of shenanigans. Which is good. it's, it's what's needed in this situation. You know, people with water in their chart tend to lead from their emotions, which can be very good and very helpful, but sometimes it's not always clear. Sometimes our emotions kind of run away with us, and we get caught up in the feelings, and we lose our clarity, our ability to think straight. And this is you kind of cultivating that other part. Okay, so let me finish. No, I'm not finishing yet. I'm going to go to an oracle card. I'm going to do Queen of the Moon Oracle in honor of my water sign friends. That's right. Kings have earned their crown. That's right. We have action. Number 15. Creation. Is it 39? I'll hold all these up. Action, creation, and darkness. Oh, and look at that. We've got the hair in the front, which is, this is very much like the moon card that I picked here. Needing to follow your intuition. Excuse me. This is about taking action, creation. We have blueprints here. It's knowing what is rightfully yours and celebrating that, following your passion and your desire, while also having integrity with yourself. Like I said, knowing what it is you actually want to build. You've been fed a false, what's the word? Given a false bill of goods. Is that the right way to say it? Like, you've been fed something that is, it sucked you in. It You were tempted, you were deluded, um like you might have been deluded in thinking that whatever you were being fed um was genuine. But this feels like you kind of going back to the basics, back to the drawing board, and you're like, okay, I need to follow my intuition, I need to follow my passion, what feels right to me. I feel like this situation, there was something niggling at you that was like, this, don't do this. And so, here in the darkness, this is where you gain the clarity, where you find your path forward. It's dark now. You're not sure where you're headed, but you know it's the right direction. Or at least you're looking at what has been dark. Do you continue on that path or do you bolt the other way? I think you're figuring out the path you want to take because you're listening. You're going to get to a point, if you're not there yet, you're going to get to a point where you really, you get it. You finally start listening to yourself, to your intuition, that innate wisdom inside. So, let's finish with a rune card. Aha, we've got Perthrow. Here's a great way to learn to tap into your intuition if you weren't sure. Start, develop a meditation practice. And it really doesn't have to be much of anything, 5 minutes a day. Just sit down, close your eyes, and just be. Be with yourself. There's all different kinds of meditation. Feel free to look that up. But, one of the most common ways is mindful meditation, which is to, you focus your attention on something like your breath. And you just keep bringing your attention back. And we have our monkey mind. Our mind will go all over the place. It's not meant to, meditation isn't meant to, like, you know, all right, how do I say this? It's okay that your mind wanders and dances, as one person put it. One person I know, but the point is to keep noticing and bringing it back, and not get down on yourself. It's like, oh, there I go again. Okay, back to the breath. Um, Perthrow. This rune card suggests the revelation of secrets or hidden knowledge. That's right. You could soon receive important information or learn something that sheds light on a situation that has frustrated or confused you. There is important information coming. Um, there will soon be a significant revelation of some kind, but the most likely source of that revelation will be from the intuitive wisdom already within you. Drawing this card could be a sign that you would benefit greatly from taking some time out to meditate and become more attuned to the still, calm voice within that knows what is in your best interests. In addition, it could also be a warning that you are being distracted from what really matters by external or material forces. What is external can never bring you fulfillment. Within you is all the magic, mystery, excitement, and knowledge that you need for a rewarding and successful life. Yeah. Yep. Um, this has been a bit of a journey for you, but you're coming to a place of clarity within yourself, understanding through some kind of meditation or contemplation, um, that's going to give you the boost you need to be ready to move forward in a new direction, in a new way that's much better for you than wherever you've been currently. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.